My wife has been peeking at me from around corners and behind furniture. It's gone from weird to terrifying. My wife, Lynn, and I have been together for 6 years and married for 11 months. Our entire history together has been very normal, and never once have I noticed any weird behaviors or red flags. I can't stress enough how out of character this whole thing is for her. Lynn is very kind, intelligent, and thoughtful. She's always been the no-nonsense type of person. Being childish or trying to scare me is not something she'd normally do. She doesn't even like watching horror movies. When we first started dating, she agreed to watch The Shining with me because she knew how much I loved horror. She was so scared she didn't even make it halfway through before we had to turn it off. She's not into anything creepy and has never been into pranks. It's just not her thing. That's what makes all of this so strange. It's just not her. She's never had any mental health issues, and as far as I know, it doesn't run in her family either. Sure, some people can hide those things, but we've been together for 6 years. I feel like I would have noticed something by now. Then, 2 months ago, everything started to shift. That morning I was running late and decided to skip my usual Dunkin' run. I was in the kitchen making myself a quick cup of coffee before work. I took a sip as I walked down the hall toward the front door, and that's when I saw her. Lynn was peeking at me from around the corner ahead. I could only see her eyes and a strand of her long, dark hair. The rest of her body was hidden behind the wall. I nearly spilled my coffee. Actually, I burned the crap out of my lips. "Geez, Lynn," I said, dabbing coffee off my pants. "You scared the heck out of me." She popped out of view like a little kid who'd been caught doing something mischievous. I heard her scurry off toward the living room, and by the time I reached the front door, she was gone. Weird, right? But it also kind of made me laugh. It was strange, but also playful. Not really her usual self. I called her a weirdo, told her I loved her, and closed the door behind me. I could hear her laughing as I left. At the time, I brushed it off, but now I keep wondering, why was she hiding like that in the first place? Like for part 2,